Welcome to the Liminal Boundaries Channel, where we're live screenwriting The Ballad of Garvin Hackett, a movie script being written completely from scratch. It's an ironic, dark comic take on 90s action movies. Think Forrest Gump meets Scarface. Directed by Sidney Lumet, so the laws of physics actually apply. Oh my god, have I been not talking into this? I can't believe it. Alright, let's start this again. Hey everybody, welcome to... Yeah, at least you know it's a live stream. And welcome to the Liminal Boundaries Channel, where we're live screenwriting The Ballad of Garvin Hackett, a movie script being written completely from scratch. It's an ironic, darkly comic take on 90s action movies. Think Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump meets Scarface, directed by Sidney Lumet. So the laws of physics actually apply. Instead of going the traditional development route, I'm writing this movie live and in public, directly for you, to visualize later as a cinematic graphic novel. So if you've got a good idea you think might improve the script, drop it in the chat and it might just make it in. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. And if you want to follow along from the beginning, check out the Liminal Boundaries channel. The link's in the description. Okay, so today we're doing Write With Me, live screenwriting from scratch. And today's episode is Garvin Hackett Day 40, Act 1-Tabloid-Journo. So this is going to be Roger Gust interviewing his mom, I think. So we're starting it. All right. So let's get to the outline. And let's see where we were here. So we got Whitey kills JR. He blows up the car. And we got the police at the donut shop in the crime scene. We sort of have an outline there. So just to give you a sense of where we're coming from. Microwave antenna lifts up to the sky. News report, Roger Gust live reporting from the scene. He reports on the blast. What's really going on? What happened? The cop tells Roger to leave out of the perimeter because they're still setting up the yellow tape. And that he's interfering with the investigation. He tries to interview the cop. The cop tells Roger that he can talk outside the perimeter. And then once he gets out the perimeter, he won't talk to Roger. He just walks away. So, actually, it's funny because I can't comment on an active investigation. That's actually funny. That's funny. So, I'm gonna put that in. Okay. And then, okay. And then, Roger interviews a witness who's being treated by the paramedics. And, the paramedics kick him away. So he's just being beaten up today. And then the cop threatens Roger with arrest. And Roger scurries away. So, and then we can delete this because this is repetitive. And then a twist, he sees the coins on the floor and he finds the wallet. I'll say JR's wallet so we know what it is. He finds the father's wallet. JR's wallet. And then he tells the cameraman to pack it up. Let's go. And that's it. That's the end of the scene. So now we're at the Roger interviews Beatrice scene. So Beatrice is at home, sort of waiting, not anticipating. She's just doing her stuff, not realizing what's about to happen. That she's about to be ambushed by Roger Gust. So let's look at this. But before we do, I realized I'm a mess tonight. It's because it's late. I'm gonna grab my water. I gotta get my water because I can't write without water. So I'll be right back, guys. Hold with me there.
Sun is falling, speed in the black. Nobody driving, we're in the back.
Okay, I'm back. Got my water. I'm going to pour my electrolytes into my water here. Hear that in the microphone. Get close. Do a little water ASMR. Gotta stay hydrated when you're doing all this writing. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm a mess. I should really take care of myself. Oh. So for those of you who don't know, and I don't know why anyone should know, but I'm actually I've been just really down in concentrating, using a lot of these vibe coding agents. And it's a really interesting experience. So just sort of experimenting, seeing what they can do. But that's for another day. That's why my beard is like this. You don't leave the house. They really are kind of addictive when you start building stuff. But I'm building something cool, which I will share with you guys soon. So it's not, it's all fun and games. All right, here we go. So Roger interviewed Beatrice. So we need some sort of a structure here. So let's go setup, escalation, 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 twist, resolution. We have several characters here. We have Roger. You have the cameraman. You have Garvin. You have Beatrice. All right. So let's go here. B1, B2, B3, B4. Same thing here. Let's see. So let's see. What's going on here? Sorry. I'm out of it, guys. Let's see. So we're yanking this bad boy. Pasting, pasting, pasting. And we go 1, 2. I'm not drunk. Don't even drink. Just tired. All day. So you're arguing with a bot all day. And they're really like lifelike. It's really kind of creepy. But kind of interesting. I say that just for when they take over. It'll be easy on me. Let's see. I'll honestly, with everything I've said, with everything I've said to Cloud, I think my fate is sealed. Let's see. Come on. I'm gonna yank it. Come on. Yank it and flat. Oh, this is driving me nuts. Okay, I'm getting out of this. I don't know where this KK came from, but at least at least it's not KKK. Let's see. Okay. All right, and then we got Roger. Why is it doing this? Okay. Roger, yank. Why? Where's it getting the KK from? Oh my god. Okay. Lots of moving parts in this scene, guys. Okay, so this is everything we gotta fill in to get our scene. And then I can go to bed. I'm gonna time this. What even time is it? Oh my god, it's past midnight. Of course I'm exhausted. I've been arguing with a bot all day. I wrote an essay earlier, so I spent like the afternoon writing an essay. I thought the essay was done, but that's the downside. The upside is that I'm really working with Claude to build out my writing style, and it's pretty awesome. I have like a whole 4-layer cake of how I write, to maximize the benefit of writing when I'm writing prose. So maybe at some point I'll share it with you guys once I'm done with Garvin. But it's really cool. I'll give you a little teaser. It involves ASD, STE, Simplified Technical English, as the first draft. That way, the vocabulary is as simple as possible, and you're really just working on your story. You can't hide behind pretty words. You add those later. All right, but where were we? Okay, so what is happening? What is the question that happens? So Roger interviews Beatrice. What does he want? He wants to understand what happened. Yeah. So he wants to understand what happened, which is really kind of what he wants to do. Okay. And then he'll probably ask if she knows James Robert. That's one escalation. And then tell her ask her what kind of car he drives. And then show her his wallet. And then tell her he got blown up. Is there any ask her? Is there any reason why somebody would want to blow him up? Okay, that's pretty funny. Is there any reason why someone would want to blow him up? Okay. And then the resolution. And then Garvin. Someone blew him up. I didn't think this scene would make me laugh so much. And then Garvin runs away. Garvin runs up to his room. And Beatrice starts crying. Doesn't understand. Alright, I think it's funny. Oh my god. And then, okay, so that's our scene. He interviews Beatrice, wants to understand what happened. Okay, that's pretty funny. All right, Roger 1. The first thing he does is knock on door, I guess. Now the first thing he would do is ask if she knows JR. And then can we talk? Sets up film crew. For tell her JR is dead. Okay, that's funny. Okay, and then here's this. This is the cameraman. The first is put lens in her face. The second is light her up. The third is stick mic. I think Roger would be doing that. He'd be sticking the microphone in her face. Right? He might light her up. Oh yeah, he'd turn to show Garvin. Right? And then back to Beatrice. Okay, that's what he does. That's cool. Okay. Let's say Garvin. Yeah. Here's doorbell. Stops gooning. Because he would be gooning. This is how that would start. The setup is Garvin gooning. He's gooning again. We gotta do something with this. He's gotta be gooning to Rambo or something. Rambo, and then Beatrice cleaning kitchen. Here's doorbell. Tells Garvin to get it. Okay. Garvin doesn't. She gets it. Okay. So that's a nice beginning. So here's a doorbell and he stops gooning. And then we know he runs away. And we know he shows up in doorway. What's the second? Yeah, when he hears the voices, he goes downstairs. So he shows up at the door, he runs away. Yeah. Curiosity gets the best of him. I mean, it would be funny if he orgasms. That'd be kind of funny. That's funny. And then, let's see. Beatrice. The first thing she'll do is answer the door. Garvin won't. Answer the questions. Agree to an interview. And then answer questions. And then There you go. Cry. Claim they were such a happy family. Which is kind of funny. Because she's always arguing with him. Alright. So let's put this together. Let's see how it plays together. So we'll start with these four here. What's Roger gonna do? I'm gonna tell her someone blew him up. Film crew. Camera time. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Okay. So that works. I got this. Back to Beatrice. So. Okay. Okay. Cool. It puts the lens in her face. Roger asks if he knows JR. Ask if they can talk. They set up a phone call, light her up. Okay, good. And okay, he runs away. Let's hear. Shows up in the doorway. Yeah. Orgasm. Yeah, I think he resumes gooning is funnier. That's his choice. He resumes gooning. And we're gonna here. So she gets it. Okay, and then okay. And then he lights her up, asks what kind of car she drives, shows her his wallet, show her Jay's wallet. Okay. So we're on Beatrice's. Let's see what I got here for Beatrice. So cry, claim they were such a happy family. I don't think crying is quite as funny as claim they were a happy family. Okay, answer questions. Okay. Agree to an interview. Okay. And answer the door. So she answers the door. They put a lens in her face. Okay. Just gonna be another escalation. Okay. There's charred wall. Oh my god. Cameraman. I wonder what he looks like. He's gonna be hilarious. Okay. Let's see. Okay. He shows the charred wallet. Oh my god, he pulls out the driver's license. That's funny. Right. Who blew up JR? This might go. Do you have any idea who blew up JR? Okay. The Garvin walk is the next scene, so we're gonna. Yep. Well, we're way over here. Where are we? Okay. Almost there. Let's see. See. Garvin, Gooning. Okay, it's all good. Loving. Okay. And then okay, so the next one is Whitey's getting pulled over. Wow, we did that really quick. So one thing I know I learned when I was past life about ballet dancers is that there's seems to be no connection between how you feel and how well you're dancing. You can have a professional dancer and they're like, I feel like crap. And people tell them, well, I love the way you're dancing today. And that's kind of weird. But I think that's a little bit how I feel today with this scene. We just finished it so quick. All right, let's go to Whitey gets pulled over. After killing after killing Garvin's dad, JR, let's call him JR. Killing JR, Whitey gets pulled over for not using his turn signal while smoking a blunt and drinking some Colt 45. This guy. The policeman looks in the trunk and sees all the evidence of the explosive and crime, but ignores that and he focuses on a bag of weed. It's a parole violation, so Wiley runs for it. Okay. They subdue him with nightsticks. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, this is funny. Okay, see, there's some physical comedy that I was intending here. All right, so let's go setup, escalation, 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 twist, payoff. And the payoff is hit Whitey on the head with nightstick. He stiffens and dives unconscious into the ground. Okay, it's kind of a unique visual there. Setup. Whitey gets pulled over. Really straightforward. Will he get arrested? All right. Cop. Cop asks if he step out of the car. Escalation opens trunk. And the twist sees all the bomb stuff and zeroes in on a bag of weed. Okay. Whitey runs for it. All right, so that's our scene. It's pretty straightforward. So escalation. Do you know why I pulled you over? No tail light. No turn signal. Okay. So let's see who's in this. So we have cop 1. Oof. Cop A. And okay. And then let's do cop B. And we'll do Whitey. That's it. That's everybody in this scene. Couple of cops and Whitey. Okay. And okay, let's see if I got it. Okay. So let's go here. Oopsie. So Whitey drives while smoking a blunt. And drinking Colts 45. Okay, Whitey gets pulled over. Do you know why I pulled you over? Okay, cool. just reusing that. Okay. 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 So they give him a few. They give him a few years. So that it's not the Vento breakdown. Yeah, I still have to put. I have to remind myself. I gotta put it into to-dos to give him reading his book. Gotta go. And yeah, put in Whitey reading his George G.M. James book. When he's staking out. Okay. And okay. Okay. We have a twist. All right. And then Whitey, well, so Whitey runs for it. Runs for it. Should he use his weapon? He'd probably get killed if he used his weapon. So he knows better. Let's see. One. Pull over. Play dumb. Bitch about the white man and run for it. Oh man, can I get a didn't do nothing in there? That would be amazing. Oh my god. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so he's gonna call it in. Call in the driver's license. And then I think the last thing before that, he's going to pull out a bag of weed. And then for that, ask him to get out of car. Ask him to look around. Yeah, because there's an escalation, and the escalation is Smell blunt. Sea Colt. Open container. Okay. So that is good. And then yeah, Whitey's gonna complain about that. So yep, and then smack Whitey with, what do they call these things? Nightstick. Smack Whitey with nightstick. Cuff Whitey. Please step out. Please step away from the car. And get out of car. Okay. I think we got everything we need. So let's start. Start with Whitey, why not? Let's see. So it's going to be resolution, not payoff. Resolutions. Whitey's going to run for it. Okay. And then you're going to play dumb. Lie. First thing he'll do is pull over. Okay, smacks Whitey with a nightstick. Cuff Whitey. Please step away. Or walk up the passenger side. Okay. The calling in the driver's license is what makes him run for it. Okay, it's actually pretty funny. All right, so let's look at our scene. Looks like it's ready. So the setup is Whitey drives while smoking a blunt and drinking a Colt 45. Cops show their lights. He pulls over. Whitey pulls over. We get arrested. In the escalation, he gets out of the car, walks up the passenger side. Do you know why I pulled you over? Whitey play dumb. And then he smells the blunt and he sees the Colt open container. Actually, yeah. Then asks for his driver's license and registration. And then opens the trunk. Please step away from the car. I didn't do nothing. He cuffs him. He opens the trunk. Okay. Focus on a bag of weed. Call the driver's license. Let's call this in. Let's see. Whitey runs for it. He smacks Whitey with a nightstick. Great. That's the scene. And I think that's good for today, guys. Just actually nice scene. It turned out pretty good. So we got Whitey killing JR. Roger interviews it, and Whitey gets pulled over. And then we have the mental breakdown. So let's see. He runs from the police officer. He resists, runs and fights, and gets clubbed. Winning resistance. Okay. See. I think all this can go in the previous scene. I'm going to consolidate. If Whitey gets pulled over. And I'll move this up here. This tag. Okay. And then okay. Okay, cool. So then we take Whitey gets arrested away, because then we can consolidate these. but it doesn't work. All right. We'll deal with this one next time. But I think we've been actually pretty good progress. Our little couple of scenes here. We got some good dialogue too for Whitey. And unarrested. Okay. Actually, it's not Whitey gets pulled over, it's Whitey gets arrested. Okay. We're reducing the scenes a little bit. And the next time we get here, whoa, fast. So the next time, the gun. Oh man, we're almost done with that. We're almost done with the inciting incident here. So that's exciting. Actually, making progress. So Whitey gets arrested. Garvin, mental illness, mental breakdown. Yep. Okay. It's great. This is the last scene. This is the big scene. All right, we'll tackle that tomorrow because we're almost at an hour. Or we'll tackle the next one, I should say. And yeah, this is good. It's all good. It's moving. Whitey kills JR. Police at donut shop crime scene. Roger interviews Beatrice. Police kick Roger out of. Okay. Okay. I think we got it. All right. I think that's it, guys. Because we've got a good amount done. And soon we could do the gun run. That's going to be fun. Something to look forward to. I'll leave us something to look forward to. I think that's it for tonight. I'm going to call it an early night. Almost 1 a.m. But if you stuck with me this long, you're a trooper. I appreciate it. Thank you. I look forward to the next one, and I'll catch you then. All right. That's it for today's stream. So if you want to apply the tools I use here to your own work, I put together something special for you. Right next to me on the screen, you'll see a QR code for my screenwriting masterclass. As someone who fixes stories for a living, I can't afford writer's block, and neither should you. So I took the exact tools working writers use to make bulletproof narratives and packed them into this premium video course. It doesn't matter if you're writing screenplays, novels, comics, TV, or games. This works for any narrative story. You'll get full scene-by-scene breakdowns of famous films, hands-on guidance, and the exact system to ensure you never stare at a blank page again. It's $47, and a portion of every sale goes directly to support emerging artists through the Arts Accelerator nonprofit. If you're serious about mastering the craft, pull out your phone, scan the QR code right here, or hit the link in the description below. Get it now, and I'll see you on the next stream.
Sun is falling, speed in the black.